What's up, Tube? Welcome to Low Guido's Chop Shop, second best gel blaster channel on the tubes. And today I've got a gel test for you. I will be breaking out the Crushermatron and Seismatron and checking the sizes and weights and crushability, strength, I guess is the word I'm looking for, of some of these gels from Primal Tech, and these came courtesy of Preacher from Gelsoft AU Discord. Shout outs to Preacher for providing these to me. And here we go, I'm just opening the bag that he sent me. Here they are. Now, they come in a very nondescript bag, no branding or marketing on them. They look quite large in their non-hydrated form. Let me get a caliper and measure them. Alright, let's see if I can get one out without spilling them all over the table. Just pop one out, just for measuring. Alright, so let's make sure my caliper's zeroed. So we're looking about 2.6 mil diameter when they're dehydrated. For what it's worth, I've got some AKAs here. I'm just gonna grab one of them and bring it out on the table for comparisons. I'm going to zoom in for you. And I'm going to get some, I'll get some Ultra Elites as well and compare that as well. Alright. Ultra Elite there. The Ultra Elites look almost clear in comparison, or frosty anyway, compared to both the AKA and the Primal Tech gel. Sorry, I'm just struggling with this Ziploc. Alright, I will get down, zoomed in, and we'll have a look. Alright, so I just got them on a pink rag here to stop them from rolling away. You can see, the Primal Tech and the AKA have a similar white hue, and the Ultra Elite has like a sort of translucent look to it, and it is 2.9. It's quite a bit larger in diameter, even though it's not hydrated. The AKA is about 2.5, and the Primal Tech is about 2.67. So the Primal Tech does have more of a white hue to the AKA. Definitely not the same colour, it's slightly different. Alright, let's hydrate a bunch of these and see what happens. Alright, I'm going to get my good old fashioned milk bottle and my demineralized water, and I'm just going to pour a bunch of these in. See how many I can spill all over the table. Alright, that went better than expected. I don't know how many are in each of these bags. I should probably weigh. I'll weigh that. Still got a full bag there. I'll weigh that bag so we can work out the weight of how much comes in that bag roughly. And here comes the water. And this is going surprisingly well. Didn't spill a drop. Oh man, that's awesome. Alright, sweet. I will grow them for exactly 4 hours, starting from now, and I'll see you in 4 hours time. Alright, 4 hours later. Got all these grown up. I'm going to filter them out. Alright, I'll get a couple out. Put them on the pink rag and zoom in a bit. And just for comparative purposes, I've got some Ultra Elites here, and I've got some AKAs. Some AKAs. Now, I don't know if they're on camera. There's the AKAs there. Now I don't know if this is visible on camera, but it appears that the Ultra Elites and the Primal Techs have a more frosted appearance than the AKAs, just on appearance. Let's sort them out into sizes for consistency. Alright, so I've filtered these for size, and I don't know if you can see, the overwhelming majority are in the big bucket here. There's a few in the mid-size bucket, not many at all in the small bucket, and I actually had to put another bucket on the end here because my scale here stops at about 7.5 millimeters, and there were a bunch that were over 7.5 millimeters, so definitely on the larger end of the scale here, but majority between 7.3 and 7.5 millimeters in diameter. Alright, so after the filtration of size, you can see the bulk is in this 7.3 to 7.5 range. There is also quite a large amount in the 7.0 to 7.3 range, so we're, you know, around there, sort of more leaning towards the bigger. But the interesting thing, the part that I find very interesting, is that there is a not insignificant amount of larger than 7.5 millimeter gels that overflowed off the edge of my machine filter sort of thing. And that's, I find interesting because those are the types of ones, particularly with these harder gels, that will jam barrels and mags and may cause issues for some. I know tight bore barrels kind of, you know, went out of fashion about 2 years ago, but for people using, I know 7.3 is still quite a popular size. People using tight barrels probably would want to at least filter these out thoroughly before using, because you could run into trouble with these big boys, that's for sure. Now, I did say I was going to weigh the packet so that we know how much is in there. So 104 grams, just over 100 grams. Alright, I will now weigh some of the gels. Once they're hydrated, I'll weigh 10, and then we'll be able to move the decimal point. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I get 10 then? Yep, okay, 9, 10. 2.2 grams, so that's 0.22 grams per gel. Alright, let's get crushing. You know how this works. If you don't know how this works, if it's your first time, we have a scale. I apply pressure to a gel in a tube over the top of this load sensor until it bursts. And then when it bursts, we can say it burst at 6.4 kilos. Then we brush it off and do it again until we've done about 10 of them, say, just for a rough average. 6.1 kilos. 6.6 kilos. 6.4 kilos. Looking around the 6 kilo mark, which is pretty good. 5.6 kilos. I think this sort of pressure, 5.2 kilos, seems to be kind of on par with what I would expect the AKAs. 5.2 kilos. The AKAs were doing about this much. I think the Ultra Elites were around the 8 kilo mark. 5.4 kilos. Also the Gladiators from Command Elite were around the 7-8 kilo mark as well. 5.0. 4.9. It's interesting, the first few crushed a little bit higher. 4.7. And last one, I think, I think it was a 4.8. It flashed up. It could have been a bit lower, but it was very quick. All right, I think that's enough. Grown, sorted, crushed Primal Tech gels. I would say probably on par with the AKA gels in terms of strength, and maybe a little bit on the larger side. If you are using a tighter bore barrel or anything like that, you definitely want to filter your sizes. Definitely worthwhile. Anyone who's interested in accuracy should filter their gels anyway. Don't talk to me about control grow. Anyone who says the words control grow and gels has a fundamental misunderstanding of the way gels work. I'm not going to get into it. But that's it for me today. Don't forget that you can support my channel by buying a patch from me on Face page, and the link for that's below. You can support me by buying me a coffee. Thanks for buying me a coffee, Adam Hoy and Tony M. Shout outs to those guys. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.